Waiting on a video to upload. Meanwhile, let's record another. Just catching up on what I've never bothered to do. Probably should have done sooner, to be honest. The sigwin, however it's pronounced. It's taking up all my CPU space. Hurry up, game. Okay, we finished loading. Let's take a look around the Court of Fontaine. I was literally here yesterday doing the Clarence story quest, which I forgot to record. My bad. Huh? What the Sigma?
This shop looks popular today. Butterfly. Oh, Sigewin's here too.
The sigwin. The sigwin.
Hey there, Sigewin.
The sigwin.
Hello there, traveler. You bet we are. The Duke insists I take. This one just so happened to coincide with a promotion for a new. Wait, you. It's called Beautés en Fleur, and it's run by the Fontaine Beauty Association. Oh wow! You're a Martite. What's so weird about that? Everyone loves beauty.
Yeah, but when she started reading.
I really like this role. The staff at Cosmic. Well, they sure don't want to make an enemy of the Maritime Flat. Obviously, it's because of Sigewin's love for beauty. The truth is, I study this field. Oh, the words of a master beautician. Not really. Actually, if I had to describe our approach, I'd say it's based on.
Skippity whiz!
Oh, yep. Still, it turns out, my knowledge and experience is pretty popular with. Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Paimon!
Ooh, wait, no, I don't mind. If you're interested. A shape-shifting story?
Oh boy! Prepare for depression!
Long ago, humans rejected Melazines. And Melazines
Two race. She literally.
There was one Melazine who became fascinated with human medicine, but no human wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melazines, so no humans would make friends with her. So the Melazine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melazine's patient. Your checkup's all done. You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melazine. In this game of doctor and patient, a friendship was born. Then, one day, the girl fell ill. The Melazine was the only doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Scram! Melazines can't be trusted.
Get out!
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend? In desperation, the Melazine approached the frightening witch. She begged and begged until she got a reply.
If you take this potion, concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then, you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept
At
that?
what cost?
The Melazine did not hesitate for very long. On a rainy night, a little doctor knocked on the girl's door. The doctor wore a hood and raincoat, maybe to protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret. The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before.
This is extremely depressing.
Dawn came, and the little girl's condition improved. But the little doctor was long gone, for she knew her friend would never recognize her again. And so, since then, I've lived my life in human form.
That is extremely depressing.
Born this way. Oh, a witch. Trust me, must be the way you told it then. Yeah, not treating patients is a doctor. It's so crazy that they, well, I'm too.
Attention customers! Thank you all for waiting.
My ass thought that was Amelie
On
for a
behalf of
second.
our skincare partner, I'm delighted to announce that our...
Oh, there we go. But really?
Allow me to say that it improves skin quality. We are thrilled to have the inventor of this
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Rawat,
It's Rat.
and I developed Butterfly Dew.
Wow, what a looker.
He's a researcher? Wow, he's really challenging the stereotype.
It seems that everyone is surprised by my entrance. Or should I say, my appearance. I'm well aware that researchers are generally better known for their brains than their dashing good looks. In that regard, I do believe I break the mold somewhat. Of course, appearance is a skin-deep way of defining a person. And yet one's appearance can be a very real set of shackles, holding a person back in their life. It can rob a young person of their self-confidence when applying for a job, dissuade a young lady from approaching the one she loves. Our actions are at the mercy of our appearance, and we slowly become the very person that the outside world sees us as. But what if I told you that those shackles can be broken? If our appearance prevents us from changing, then let us first change our appearance itself. Wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence. Replace them with luster. That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace a new life.
Well, whether it actually...
Of course, I tried it many times. Well,
Wow, then...
still, I don't expect to convince... Ah, what an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty Association here with us. In that case, Miss Sigewin, could we seek your most expert opinion on this product?
Sure.
Whoa.
Something's about to go wrong.
Maritime flower? They say she's the pickiest user of skincare products in all of Fontaine.
Here you go.
Well, it's very kind to the skin, and the absorption rate is high. Even for Fontaine, this is a first-rate product. Wow, now that's high praise.
I'll take one.
Any discounts? All right. Well, all that remains for me to say is, Butterfly Dew is now on sale.
He already said that.
Think we should buy a bottle too? Of course you bring up Mora. And if you're worried about whether it's the right product for you, well, look.
Oddly convenient title card.
It's an honor to receive such high praise from you.
With most skincare yeah, this one has instant. Don't worry though, I plan to keep using it, and I'll publish regular reviews in Beautés en Fleur. You can.
Yeah, something's about to go wrong.
All you need to do is subscribe.
Oh, I was hoping for a more casual conversation, but you are a beauty association leader after all. I understand if you want to keep this professional.
Sigewin? Oh, excuse us, Miss Beauty Expert. But do you think this product is a good choice for me and him?
Wait, are you the renowned traveler?
That's right! And by his
That's
side,
us.
Equally famous Paimon.
Who?
Well, I don't normally handle customer questions personally, but since it's the traveler asking, allow me to make an exception. Butterfly Dew is made for all skin types, so no matter who you are, you can rest assured that it will be kind to your skin. If anything, it might be marginally more effective on Fontanian's skin, but other than that, it works the same on everyone.
Why would it work better on fun?
In the...
Alright.
Save yourself the trouble.
Yay! Paimon's private fun
To me, finding new customers...
Admirers of physical...
It's nothing to be ashamed of. This is a fact of life.
You're right.
Look at the time. My apologies, but I have other things to attend to.
I'm guessing it now.
2 bottles of butterfly.
Primordial seawater to lightly melt the skin.
Paimon, I'd say there's no need for you in the travel... what? The quality is fine. I just think there's room for improvement. I think I could add some ingredients to the mix to make it more effective. Really? Then why didn't you tell Rawat about that? Researchers are... You can point out their flaws to their face, and if I'd mentioned it... fair enough. If you're interested in the more effective... When you say more effective, you mean it'll... As for me, it's Alright, see you...
That shit looked like a porta-fort. Let's go collect our mats.
Just up ahead, traveler. The ingredients for siegwin should be nearby.
It's right when I'm about to start playing. Okay, let's get cooking. It's Xeno Crystal. Am I gonna have to kill these seals again? So sorry. Materials are there even in this area? Chop down a tree? Oh, we have to kill this guy. Okay. Benny's adventure team, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Officials, they're like, damn. Got the oddly specific tainted hydro phantasm. Hold E. Hit me. Hit me. Idiot.
Great! That's everything! Let's head to the Fortress of Meropide!
Concentrated transatlantic pearl. Goodbye, noob. Back to the infirmary. Goodbye, noob. Back to the infirmary. It's not good to be back.
Whoa, the infirmary is packed.
2 guards. Also a random guy.
You have to believe me. I saw it with my own...
Got it? Okay. First, which...
Your index finger, but...
Very good.
Hey, it's Risley.
Grace,
It's the Risley bear.
Too.
no worries. Actually,
This inmate came running to the guard.
a doppelganger.
And that's what I thought when the report first reached my... Considering how certain he is of what he saw, I could only...
All right. Very... Evaluation complete. I couldn't find it.
I see.
I have to assume so for now.
The rumor mill will go crazy if word of this gets out. The Marachose Phantom has requested my cooperation on a case, otherwise I'd deal with this myself.
No problem, you're...
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who have made the trip just to see you. I imagine...
Oh, traveler. Hey there, Cedric.
I'll be in my office if you'd...
Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye, Risley.
So, Cedric,
Bad
would
time.
you mind waiting for just a... Oh,
Sigewin, we've brought him. And he seems to have taken a turn for the worse.
Okay, don't panic. Let's start by sitting him down here. Paimon had no idea how busy it can get for Cedrine. Maybe now's not the time to ask for her help with skincare. Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting. Well, this could hurt. Did his face melt? What?
It's anyone's guess. His face
God.
melted off shortly after arriving. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. We still need to bring him.
Marachose Phantom?
Yep, it was a huge case. They bagged a few dozen crooks.
You done gawking?
Not yet. Don't worry. We Melazines have a...
Don't patronize me.
Hey, lose the attitude.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to look how nice Sigewin's being.
Can I leave now?
Wow.
Thank you, Sigewin. And I apologize for...
So, traveler, we did. Oh, don't be silly. I could take a rest here if you want. Or alternatively...
Yeah, we need
Hmm,
something to do.
don't worry. I gotta warn you, though.
Take a break. Okay. Not really, because I'm pausing, but okay.
We're ready, Sigewin. What's our first mission?
Day 1.
I found the perfect job for the traveler. First, I'd like you to...
Get out!
What for? I need you. What? Oh, is it that difficult? Oh, I sure did. He was way more in... Well, this... no time to explain. My next patient will be... okay. Your mother has enough on her plate.
I know. I shouldn't treat the I thought I'd be able to have some
All right. Sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature.
But Doc, it's so bitter. Can't you just rate... Huh?
Well, if you want to rely on your own immune system to clear up your fever, then you'll have to tough it out like this guy. Hang in there, traveler. Are you gonna puke? As long...
And...
Hey! What? Oh, of course.
It's so bitter.
All done. Great job, you two.
We had to
He really doesn't know what's good for him.
I mean...
His mother's a guard here. She's been working back to back. He was quite happy at first. So you made us put on that act just to scare a kid into taking his medicine? Oh, you had a teacher? Oh, that's fine. She was a traveling doctor. And since she used to say, she's strict. Strange way for a doctor to oh.
Oh. Ugh.
Oh, wow, yep. Why does it almost... Oh, because I am. A doctor who looks like a... Oh, me... That's actually a... Oh, my next patient. Shooting! Onto the...
You have to pretend to be sick the whole day.
Well, thanks to... Should we get some... Oh, there is one last... Confidential? It's fine. You're not living here anymore, so... Wait, you mean... My patients
yeah.
refuse to eat any healthy... Considering even the chef's version makes... You want to find out? I can teach you.
I mean, if it helps. What's the recipe?
The ingredients are ready. First, we add this special slime.
Free slime condensate.
Next up, xenochromatic. Wait, are those from Fontamer app? Finally, Woo needs some high-protein meat. Oh! And yesterday in the production zone, I know Sigewin really does have...
Oh, so that's what was going on. It's just Fontaine buff juice. Just Fontainian exclusive roids. Beep up.
Just the one today.
Sounds good.
Sounds like they're talking. Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
That won't do.
All right.
Well, I'm done with work for today. Seems like the guards and staff here have a lot of respect.
Head nurse, please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late.
Okay.
The guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you.
You were right to tell me. I'll have to... Looks like we've got one job as medical...
Oh, God. Well, at least besides this and the Grizzly Bear's quest, this will be the last time, besides like any occasional side quests and just in general 100%ing of the game, we'll ever have to seriously touch the Fortress of Meropide. Meropida, whatever. Well, fun fact, as of the time we're recording this, I am currently learning how to drive. Oh my god, I just got a wolf's gravestone. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention off camera. I got the goober. Let's go. Just gotta get her to level 80, then I could use her. Oh, Mr. Observation Ward.
Head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. After giving it some thought, I'm
I told...
again.
Oh, not at all. It's
You're Pinky.
Alright, all indicated... So it was a stress-induced hallucination. Well, we've certainly had previous cases...
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night.
I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery.
Great. I can...
Mr. Odilon...
Of course.
Okay, that guy is not okay. It's only like 20-something minutes in.
Guess you're finally done for the day now.
Something's going wrong.
Yep. Oh, no rush. Well, tomorrow it is the... Oh, don't you worry. We will. Yeah, sleep tight.
We don't need sleep where we're going.
sleep like a log.
Find Sigewiner. Go up to the ward. Imposter every week. Some sort of Arceus every week.
Oh, how is the Emperor even... good morning, Traveler and Paimon. No problem. Anything... there's a bit of a complicated situation here.
You have to believe. You're in a medical facility. Please, listen to me. I'm not guessing.
You're a horrible liar, you know that?
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are...
This is not...
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Remember the case I mentioned yesterday? The one brought to me by the Mara show?
Huh. That's even weirder than...
The
Damn.
thing is, none of them have been able to provide any...
And we thought yesterday was as big...
We've compiled their statements. Have a look. Perhaps there's something we missed.
Who's this Puton? I'm Honore.
Wait.
Release? Interesting.
I noticed that too.
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzar, check the release list.
I'm on it.
It's conceivable that our group of serious offenders somehow found a way to switch places with inmates who are about to be released, so they can walk out right under our noses.
We did consider that possibility. But I mean, just look at them. They match the warrants, period. How could there have been a switch?
Only if they're dead ringers for the inmates due for release, I suppose.
Yes, the inmate's mugshot. The only other thing that stands out to me.
Oh, really?
Give me a moment. I know. It's not time to Huh? This should be Honore. He has very severe facial ulcers, which...
Yes, like I told.
So there has been a swap.
Oh, damn.
Well,
No, I believe the method is a bit like replacing a tooth. Take the bad traveler, Paimon. Yeah, sure. Then you can be my witnesses.
Wait. Which one claims to be Eric again?
So, you...
Yes, head nurse. It's me.
I need to do another...
All right. It's the.
Now, try to recall if you...
I believe it was.
But that means...
Not the same person.
So, basically, last night, the Eric who said siegwin did another test before letting him leave.
Huh? I don't know about any test last night. There was nothing.
Well, in that case, there is a reason.
so what exactly happened?
The gang of serious offenders wanted to break out of prison, so they identified last night. When Odilon was on duty, then, once all the other inmates were... However, they made one mistake. Henri changed. Real Eric came to the guards for help. However, since one of the gang members was posing as...
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then.
Hence, why the imposters had to pull that little stunt to get fake Eric.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
Well, I can't fault the reasoning.
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. In fact, one of the explicit duties of the Malazines in the Marachose Phantom is to identify criminals in disguise. We carefully examined all the suspects, and there is
So far, it seems more likely that the gangs...
A shapeshift?
Forgive me, head nurse, but this is the first time I...
Yes,
But
Please, trust me and my profession.
At the same time, without any solid evidence, it's pure speculation. Yep.
Okay. Well, it was.
Rude.
Your Grace, bad news. I paused the releases like you asked, but we were too late. I checked the list.
2 hours ago? That's...
So there really was a switch after all.
We should be able to catch up with them if we leave.
Not if that potion is real. They can just switch faces again after leaving the fortress.
Yikes! So we're at a complete dead end!
Damn! Have to book him on something that we forgot to book him for.
Well, technically there is. We were only able to arrest this.
Oh? For what? Isn't that the handsome?
Handsome? One of the crimes this gang is charged with is the manufacture and at first, he thought it was a typical case of intel. Thanks to his report.
What a hero!
No doubt. This is worth following up. That aside, since he's negotiating...
Understood, Your Grace. My team and I will head to the Fontaine Research Institute.
Oh damn, there's more to this.
In the meantime.
Of course.
Miss Morgan? Well...
Don't say that, head nurse. You're...
I also have a more...
Look.
Don't worry.
You...
If I may, Miss Morgan. See, and if you really are worth...
If you then, like, there's us.
Okay. Well...
Go to the frick. Hello.
Greetings. Sorry to impose, but I'm afraid...
The marsh is a phantom.
Not this time, no.
He actually doesn't work on site here very often.
Just a handful?
Well, I guess you could say he's popular. At least, but in all his time here at the Fontaine Research Institute...
Something quite sussy about him. Sus.
That's so weird. He definitely didn't come across like a recluse at that product promotion. I don't find that weird at all. He definitely didn't strike me as the kind of guy who's, really? What?
Okay, we should talk with his acquaintances.
Sure thing.
I thought this quest was gonna be like a lot more boring than it actually is, but oh no, it's actually interesting. Because Sigewin is an actual character. Oh no.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but
Who's asking?
just some concerned citizens helping out the marsh.
Not anymore, we're not.
Oh yeah? What?
The thing about us researchers is he won't even let you work with him unless you sign a confidentiality agreement first. Oh, now that I've got my own...
So that's what we'd still like to know where to find...
Wait, you're... Yeah, I know you. You're the head nurse at the...
Wow, turns out Sigewin's...
Thing is, I have no real way of knowing, but if you want my advice, I'd say go talk...
Peddler?
Yeah, back when I was working with him, I noticed he met with them. The little I overheard was about
Drugs?
Who knows?
Thank you. You've given us
Welcome.
Maybe he got too bored of skincare. So now he's like, yes, let me just start selling illegal drugs. Because surely to like 5 times that's happened in Fontaine, proving wrong won't mean anything, right? Just instant bird death.
Excuse us, are you...
That's me. What is it?
Are you close friends with Rawat?
Close friends? You mean because I told him I had feelings for him once? I doubt I should have known, really.
Okay.
Why would I know where he's at?
Ugh, this is getting annoying. Shall we go ask someone else? Maybe, but we're not... She's displaying symptoms common among... It's... Oh, we're still no closer to finding Mr. Rawat. Oh, but...
Danger? Wait, why are you looking for him again?
We're casually knowing master level manipulation.
What?
Oh, I see.
Okay, but this is purely out of... I heard she raised him alone.
Oh, okay.
Nope, sorry. When I told him I had a crush on him, I offered to help him take
Looks like her love syndrome is flaring up. We need to find out Mr. Rawat's mother's address. Let's check with the marechaussee officers when we Cool, sounds like a plan.
Just find the guy's mom. So what? Grizzly can just go and like, I fucked your mom!
What do you want?
Ikibus.
We're here to ask about Rawat.
Close?
Huh?
It's been a good few days since I last saw him. I don't know where he's at.
Would the patent in question happen to be related to the new skincare product he developed?
Yeah, kinda. Butterfly dew, or whatever you call
Booty
it.
do, booty juice.
I heard he made a tidy sum off of that one.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Keep going.
Most of the other researchers here focus on mechanics, energy, stuff like that. But I'm studying coatings. There's a huge overlap in our areas of research. Why would he refuse to work with me? I bought his product once and noticed it contains a unique substance that might have applications in coatings too. If it worked out, I could probably make as much as he's making. Don't get me wrong, I had no intention of plagiarizing his work. I was hoping to get official permission to use his findings in my own research. Followed the proper procedure. It was all above board. I would have had to pay him a license fee and everything. But despite that, he turned me down not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's like he's vehemently opposed to the idea of anyone else making the kind of money he does.
Huh. So is Rawat antisocial, or is this guy just jealous? Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any info about Rawat's whereabouts from him. Let's go. Wait, 1 second. Mr. Antibes, next time you go shopping, you should buy some Buell fruits. Peel the skin, steep in water, then drink. It'll help calm your mood.
Huh? Yeah. Thanks.
Well, that's all 3 researchers. Let's head back to the meetup point. You know, Hyman started out thinking Rawat was a handsome researcher with a friendly and cheerful personality. So, what's your view? A handsome researcher whose difficult upbringing turned him into a profit chaser with a chip on his shoulder? So your thoughts about his appearance haven't changed at all? Well, his looks are kind of a big deal. At least in Paimon's opinion. How did such a handsome guy end up being so antisocial? Even with his difficult family background, it just doesn't make any sense. You can't judge a person solely based on their appearance.
Head nurse. Traveler. I assume you've spoken with the researchers. What did you find out?
Bertram mentioned Rawat's involvement with some pharmaceutical merchants. Do you know if he's registered any pharmaceutical brands?
Since he was a whistleblower on such a huge case, I ran a background check.
How strict maybe he and his...
You think he may have colluded with the gang?
Isn't it pretty unlikely that most children who come to me with tooth decay have suffered pain for a long...
I saw him when he came to make his report. And I certainly did. You mentioned that he comes from a poor family. By the time he discovered who they really were.
That does make a lot of sense. No wonder he's so unsociable. He must be on edge all the time with a gang of crooks breathing down his neck. In that case, the situation could be worse than we thought. If Rawat was working with the escaped inmates, they're sure to know more about his whereabouts than us. Oh, there's a good chance they'll get to him before we do.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, he was last seen 2 days ago. If no one's seen him since, maybe we're too late.
Oh,
2 days
God.
ago? So he went missing right after that product promotion.
That was the same day he reported the criminals, too. Not a good sign.
Don't worry, everyone. I believe... Yeah, he must have been...
All the more reason to find him as soon as possible. The only lead we have at the moment is his mother's house, which you mentioned earlier. Seath, think you can find the place?
Yep. When you register a brand, the Court of Fontaine requires you to provide a legal address. The one Rawat wrote down was in the outskirts of the city. That should be the place.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's move.
Let's go. Hey, it's at the Caterpillar house. A puzzle solely to go and figure out how the hell we're supposed to go. My bad, Earnshaw.
Surprise!
Who names their kid Earnshaw? Like, that doesn't sound very French.
All right, this should be the house. I'm pretty sure this was the address.
Okay, I'll knock.
Sounds like whoever's inside has restricted mobility. Well, it seems serious. What's the fastest way to get this door open? Break the door down?
No, I'll handle it. Let the expert deal with it. There'll be a mountain of paperwork if we damage a citizen's property. Calm down. Deep breaths. Remember your training. Control your strength. And... it's open.
Wait, Melazines can just
Take a
do
few
that?
people and lie in wait. Keep your eyes peeled for any activity around the house. The traveler had...
They could just water shape in. Just under the door. Just open it.
Hello? Oh, there. On the bed, there's an old lady.
Oh, she's dead.
We could try, but...
well...
Yep. Hello, ma'am. Might I ask it... hard of hearing...
I have one here.
I'd like to show you... Looks like this isn't gonna... Is it possible you could have avoided returning here?
Maybe.
Guess so.
I suggest we all return there now.
Sorry, officer, but could I stay?
Of course. Traveler.
Also, I'd like some marsh...
Why is that?
If or what knows how serious...
Got it.
Wait, we have to make sure though, because they could shift into Rawat.
No problem. Yes. Oh, let me take care of a few things first. Yeah, of course. I can tell that her family has tried a lot of different treatments. Sigewin. Yes, in Melazine's eyes, But human medicine can defy that law. But it was only after I truly became a doctor that I realized miracles don't always
Let me
happen.
guess. Stage 5
Even the
bazillion
greatest
abyss
doctors
cancer?
cannot cure all diseases. Sigewin. Don't worry about me, Paimon. A doctor's duty? At the very least, I can lower her fever. Yeah. All the more reason. Oh, her fever is getting worse. Sure, we're on the.
This... What?
Found the hot water? Sure did. And look what else we found. Judging by this journal, it seems like Rawat has a private lab. There's a good chance he could be there right now. We gotta go tell Officer Morgan right away. Oh, that's great news. The wet towel is ready. I'm giving you another injection. Are you feeling better now? It's all right. Thank.
Get him. You're saving your son. Time to get out. You need to leave. Why do we have to explore every freaking spot on the map? You're going over. I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. I'm in Minecraft. Play blocks in Minecraft. I am placing blocks in Minecraft. Placing blocks in Minecraft. Oh, that's a ton of people. Oh, God.
It's Officer Morgan.
We came as soon as we heard the news.
Don't blame yourself. There's a mechanical door over here.
It's open.
Let's go.
Go in.
Domain expansion. Siegwin. Why is she running like that?
How did they get in here?
Time for death.
Those look like our fugitives.
So they found this place too? Don't let any of them escape.
You're never leaving this place alive. The good doctor giveth, and the good doctor taketh away. Calm the frick down. I'm for the worst Siege weenie rolls. Worst hydro application ever. Asked to leave Fortress of Meropida.
Captain, according to our list, many of the fugitives aren't accounted for.
So
the Mara Shosei Phantom.
Wait, it's that guard from the fortress.
That's right. I'm on your side. I mean, the Duke sent me. What's...
Mr. Odilon, didn't I tell you a few days ago that you need to...
well...
Officer Morgan, this man is an imposter. The real Mr. Odilon had...
What?
Looks like the head nurse was right about the face-swapping method. Arrest them! DuPont, stay here and keep guard. And watch the exit.
Got it.
Get trolled. Oh, and I'm taking your crap too. A very angry head nurse goes into solo the entire dungeon. Oh. My bad. You're under arrest.
So many jars. Was this some sort of production facility? The scent. It's probably the ingredients used to make butterfly dew. How come they're all empty? Did it sell so well that he ran out of supplies?
How strange. Why would Rawat choose to manufacture a popular product like that in such a difficult-to-reach location, given our suspicion that he may have been coerced and...
Perhaps...
Do you have any evidence for that?
No, just...
Understood.
We do have 2 free bottles of the stuff. Am I walking around with siegwin? I could walk around with
Doesn't look like we're gonna get
taller
this door
character.
open. Let's find another way around.
Stop redirecting my camera, game.
This one's closed too. What's with those carts and tracks? Oh, maybe it's one of those doors that opens when it senses cargo passing through. There's a loaded cart right over there. Let's bring it to the door and give it a try.
Cart moving. Oh, that door stops it. I thought there would have been like some sort of hidden treasure there. Counter again. Get the cart moving. Why can't we stand on the cart? Oh, that chest is just taunting me. I diagnose you with cringe. You have the full power siegwin. It is very intense HP scaling. Get out! Get out!
Don't slip it. Let's light it up. Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Can't be nervous if you're dead. Shall we add this as further proof that Noisoid Darku is a pedophile? He was extremely hyped about a lolly character. Rotate double clockwise. Move the cart. Let's get this spare cart out of the way. Oh wait, rotate counterclockwise twice. Get this cart out of the way. Rotate clockwise twice. Oh no, bro. Rotate it double clockwise. Get the cart moving. Rotate. Get the cart moving again. Oh, this lab looks much more used. Giant ass microscope.
This room's much smaller than the others.
But it looks very important.
Judging by the implements on the table, this looks like a potion-making lab.
Head nurse, over here.
Let's see. Huh? Robot's clothes? Why would he change here? Perhaps they stripped him to— Yikes, Siegwin!
Oh, what a tragic way.
There's a path leading further on, Officer Morgan.
Maybe he was body swapped himself and they just... Crap, I gotta open the chest first.
Don't slip and fall! Shh! There's a whole bunch of people in there!
Are you serious? You're telling us that within a day, our faces are going to rot like yours?
Fontanian physiology changed dramatically after that great flood, and it's not as compatible with this face.
Why didn't you say anything before?
Look, my plan got you all out of prison, didn't it? You'd have much bigger problems to worry about right now if the Marshall say Phantom found out about your other crimes. Consider an ugly...
Ugh. You're just lucky we didn't leave you in there after you disappeared.
Partners? Make no mistake, you hid things from me too. Remember how you...
Oh, and you didn't have a secret...
Guys, that's enough. Calm down. What's the plan, Parton?
There is no plan. Besides, what does it matter now anyway? He already said...
I said enough.
The most practical solution is to...
Are you kidding me? This stuff was hard enough to get a hold of.
Well, there is another option. But you'll have to make a deal with me.
Okay, now we're talking.
I have a document I took from that researcher, that What's the problem?
What do you think? That we were shipped...
Well then, say hello to never showing your...
I've heard enough...
Freeze!
No.
Phantom!
What? Who let them in?
Officer Morgan.
Bro, what?
I don't see him.
Spare us your
Arrest them all!
Oh, they're all dead. It's time for a very painful death.
Everybody stand back! Over here!
How does medically induced dissolving sound? Put siegewin on ironically, like one of those. 1A to 10J charts and be like, 10J, I'm a psychopath.
Chip on up. Teamwork is true. Eat this. Watch out. A proper send-off from Messina with love. Let's see. He might feel a little prick.
Time for death. It's time for death.
Don't slip and fall. Let the magic begin.
Get out!
Calm down.
What is this ER? Like, it's actually... Where are all these ER buffs coming from?
I'm going in. Hey there. Let's see. I swear.
Master Smack!
Coming at ya.
Sigewin's kinda trash. Sigewiner.
Cue the smoke. Coming at ya. Fire. Well, with rocks.
Get out!
Huh. Gotta say, I never.
Some patients respond better.
Captain, we finished the head.
Over there. They're doing.
Damn it.
One group trying to arrest me, another trying to hunt me down. Good. I gotta kill. Don't waste your energy.
How naive.
Well then, you'd better hope they get it.
There's some kind of gas leaking from the pipes.
This is our distribution center. The pipe network here was designed to emit a gas.
Why would you do that?
Oh, please. If they can't supply.
He's a maniac. Come on, we gotta find a way.
Go ahead. Struggle in vain. Once the lab.
Are you sure you're ready?
You can't cure my face.
And
Nice try. You're just trying to stall me. Don't you worry about me. I'll find a way to cure my face once I get out of here.
No.
the key component of the face-changing potion is the fluid left behind by dissolved Fontanians. It might look like before the flood, all Fontanians were Oceanids. A potion made from that fluid could dissolve. Theoretically, it could give, but since the flood, Fontanians have become.
Are you saying that?
How could you?
It also means.
I might get to make it.
Oh, it's not a formula.
What?
When I tried Rawat's skincare product, I'm guessing his skincare.
Huh. But it only contains a tiny amount of the.
Well, I found a way to reverse.
That's impossible.
If I tell you some of the ingredients.
Tainted hydrophantasms.
So?
Sounds good to me. There's a delivery pipeline beneath the.
Nope, not trusting you that easily. You're like those naughty kids who try to hide their illness.
You're opening the gate first.
Then I'll hand you the potion.
Even if you're not bluffing, your potion won't cure my face permanently. You really think you have any leverage here? I'm not closing the valve that...
Fine.
No.
It's open!
Disable that sluice gate! Jump!
That's more like it.
Head nurse, there's too much poison gas in here. We have to leave.
Get out!
That was too close. That button is a real nasty piece of work. Oh, don't be too quick to sit down. Moving around a little will help relieve the soreness. Same goes for you, traveler. Oh, but Paimon, you should be fine, right? Flying fast is pretty tiring too, actually. Anyway, that's not important right now. Paimon's still shocked to learn that there's a whole criminal operation going on behind that skincare lotion. Shame I ended up giving the improved version to Potten after finally making it for you. I'll make you some more, I promise. No, please don't. Paimon doesn't want to use that stuff any. Yeah.
Head nurse. I've done a final head count. It's a shame that we didn't find.
What a horrible bunch. No, we wouldn't. I always keep a whole bunch. What? Then why did you?
If this is true, if he changes his appearance and flees far.
No, you don't understand.
What do you mean?
We gotta hurry.
We're saving a guy's grandma off this one. Let's go save this guy's grandma.
Surprise!
You know, the fact that there's so many rogue Gardamex, has anyone ever thought to, like, maybe, like, push a software update out to all the old ones and decommission?
Yeah.
Stupid. Freaking kill him through a wall. Imagine if the next Spiral Abyss was like this. You could only fight, like, all the enemies inside of a very small building. Die.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Am I the asshole for clearing out an entire hilly trail camp? Glad Lenore's okay. Let's get a chest over here. 5 P-Mojers.
Don't move a muscle. Captain? You're just in time. While I was lying in wait, I spotted this crook snooping around, trying to find a...
Oh.
Are you... Potton?
What?
This is how Potton looked before his face was marred. His current appearance matches the mug...
Wait, so what's going on? Wasn't the whole point of the potion to disguise himself and escape Fontaine? What?
Enough of this nonsense.
You better pipe down.
To heck with it.
He's gotta be...
Forced against his will. Heck, when I was being coerced, everyone thought I was colluding of my own free will. Amazing what a difference a handsome fake...
Say...
You want an explanation? Fine. I'll tell it how it is. When I was just Potton, the whole world treated me with contempt.
Depression.
What do you want? Get away from me.
Women despise me.
Collaborate? You don't look like much of a researcher to me.
My peers scorned me.
Mr. Potton, was it? I'm most interested in your research. Consider my offer carefully. I doubt you'll find other investment opportunities.
Only villains would work with me.
You want out of the game? Forget about it. Turns out, I slipped up a little. Left your picture with some Marechaussee Phantom officers. Easy mistake to make. Now they've listed you as an accomplice and drawn up an arrest warrant. So I suggest you put any thoughts of running away to rest. If you get caught by the guards for being in the synth business, you ain't ever seeing the light of day again.
There was no way out for me. Until I could stop being Potton.
Mr. Rawat, I have something I'd like to tell you.
I became popular with women.
This new potion you developed is fascinating. Genius, in fact. Would you consider working with me? I'd be happy to sign a licensing agreement.
My peers looked up to me.
Okay, I'm very interested in your research, sir. You must no doubt have offers from countless investors. So far be it for me to ask for a full collab.
And the villains even began to fear me. Becoming Rawat showed me what a superficial world we live in, but I did not hold a grudge.
Oh, damn, that's an
After all
incel.
or so I thought. But alas, the world seemed bent on... Mother, I'm back. How are you doing?
Who are you?
I bought the best medicine Mora could buy, but nothing would cure her illness. In the end, I hoped she'd at least be able to see her son one last time before she passed, but when everyone else rejected me, the only person who cared about me was my mother. Then, when I became a rising star in the Fontaine Research Institute, I was unrecognizable to her.
I have to let her see me again. Even if it means donning my own wretched, ugly face. Well, is that enough explaining for you? Now do you understand? Let me inside already!
Have you ever considered if you found a way to completely...
Why would I...
So you kept being a
villain? You have no right to...
You honestly,
Don't humor me.
I didn't know anything for sure until you chose to take that potion. I had to confirm my suspicion.
Are you kidding me?
Well, there were no visual clues, but I believe I am...
Fundamental qualities, huh? Most people probably don't know this, but I think I can guess what your deal... You used it yourself, didn't you?
Sigewin? Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
It was either carry on living in the gutters as part of an alien race, cast... So you see...
That's not important right now.
Huh?
Head nurse.
Don't worry. Back up, he was willing to risk sacrificing his only chance of escaping capture by
I see.
So before you arrest him...
All right.
Mom? It's me, Potton. Your son. Mom!
I'm sorry, but...
What?
Your appearance no longer has any bearing on her ability to recognize you.
No, it can't be. I've done so much. No.
The temperature of his palm must have changed. I'm sorry. It seems I couldn't bring him back to you after all. It's you? Of course.
Mom! Why were you...
No more questions, Potton.
I have no son.
Mom?
I'm sorry to say this, Potton.
Womp.
You and I are not...
The most deserved womp womp of the century. Womp womp. Your mom died. Go rot in jail, bastard. Wompity womp. Your mom's dead. Boo hoo. Go rot in jail, you filthy bastard. Deserved.
The wait is over, Another skincare promotion! And it's selling as fast as last time. Wonder what people would think if they knew what was in the last batch. Oh, Sigewin's here too! Hey, Sigewin!
It's her.
Oh, Traveler Paimon, hello! Oh, I hope you two got a good rest yesterday after all your hard work. Of course! Nurse's orders, right? Anyway, are you here to take notes for your next article? Actually, I'm mostly here to help Officer Morgan wrap up yesterday's case. Ah, that reminds Paimon. That stuff sold like crazy, didn't it? Is it gonna cause huge problems? Nope, there's nothing to worry about. Unless modified, Butterfly Dew is an excellent skincare product that's completely safe to use. Besides, officers have already retrieved all Butterfly Dew purchased on the market. Now it's just a matter of disposal. After consulting Monsieur Nervulette, I came up with a way to neutralize any harmful effects, so it'll evaporate naturally without polluting water or soil. Wow, it's Sigewin.
Thank you for serving as our consultant, head nurse.
Great! Good.
Also, you mentioned you wanted a copy after he saw his mother for the last time. It was like all his apparently, the formula was something he discovered by their supplier was Vache. But you could also get made for a seamless collaboration.
Vache again.
Make no mistake. Since the flood cut off their supply of primordial seawater, they've been forced to resort to riskier methods after receiving numerous reports.
That sounds more like it.
Based on what he told us in his confession, we pretty much had him backed into a corner. He tried to throw us off his tail by reporting his accomplices. But there was one thing he hadn't anticipated.
So he tried this once before? Looking at the interrogation records.
Yes, which is why I suspect that his initial motive, even so.
I understand. Why did you want them anyway? Cotton was one of my patients, so I need to put together a medical file. Why are you still treating it? Well, that may be true. A patient is a patient.
Someone should slip a bit of death juice into his next shot.
One last thing, head nurse. It would be for the best if most of on.
Of course.
Thank you.
Consider it forgotten.
Did you really use that potion yourself? Why do you sound so surprised, Paimon? You mean that? Yes. It would. I know. There are some secrets. Before I tell you, though, of course.
Is this area like the only graveyard in all of Poisson? Like the only individual graveyard in the entirety of Fontaine? Is there like mass graves? Is there like some sort of history of Fontaine we aren't being told about? Hard to believe like half this whole area of Fontaine didn't initially exist. Okay, I pull up out at the after party. You know your friends, you let her be naughty. Dipping on a Hina, know you. That Bacardi, 1942, take you back in the raw. Okay, I pull up. Let's go get this Hydroculus real quick. We're going to a funeral, doctor's orders. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna be doing the Nilu story quest unless I absolutely am that desperately in need of Pimo. It's the Rizman. Risley.
Oh, Nervalet and
Riz-
Risley. They're here too.
It's Risley.
Good to see you, traveler. Paimon. I trust all is big news, everyone. Is that... Why wouldn't they? Yes, you're quite right. After reading the Maréchal say take note. That, my friends, is how Monsieur...
So the old friendship... Oh, sorry.
I doubt she considers that. Indeed. In fact, I believe in those days, many...
Wow. It's really
younger colleague. Sigewin served a sentence in the fortress of Meripede hundreds of years ago. And after she did her time, strictly speaking, the head nurse has been around longer than...
She served a sentence?
Yes, long before I became Udex. Initially, I and most research, but now, it seems more likely that the law was nothing more than an insurance policy. A way for... Ignorance is bliss. Sigewin had her reasons for choosing to obtain a human...
Could you tell us a little bit more?
Certainly. Sigewin does not object to her close friends learn...
Oh my god, stop.
Even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out?
Master?
I discovered a strange disease. I had no choice but to experiment.
Then,
There's no need.
But...
As I said before...
I know. I'll do what...
Even if it means...
As long as I don't...
Then I shall make one more if I am able to work this. If not, then I will leave you a parting gift.
When Sigewin returned, she found a potion bottle and a note on the table, and after I had confirmed that...
So that's what happened.
I fear
God.
Sigewin only understood the... When I reflected on all this with that knowledge, and after the final details of the events surrounding Sigewin's transformation came to light, I checked several sources and... Thankful. Since she invited you here...
Speaking of flood, what would happen if you...
You're
What's
here.
it like from, like, other nations? Were, like, everywhere flooded?
Was my teacher... Sigewin, the witch who gave you the magic... After learning the truth, well, to be honest, after she was that's just who she was. Alright, but I broke the law. It's true. It's just, you're not like him at all, and yet, you... Unfair? I happen to think just... What makes you say I knew you'd be cured? The verdict came down. This Melazine is guilty. The Udex defended the authority of Fontaine law, but he did not confiscate the Melazine's medical kit. And so, the Fortress of Meripede gained a new little doctor. She still wore her hood and raincoat, even though it never rained in the fortress. Perhaps thanks to her human appearance, no one refused her treatment. She treated more and more patients, and her sentence grew ever shorter. Finally, the people of the fortress could not live without her, and though her sentence ended, she did not leave them either. Then one day, she received an invitation from the outside world. The location seemed familiar, and
It has
when she
been way
arrived,
too long.
an old lady was waiting for her. She saw right through the Melazine's disguise, but didn't reveal it.
Like, I know what you are.
Instead, she asked a question.
Tell me, why do you think you gained the respect of so many people, despite being a Melazine?
Because I look like a human?
It's been 50 years, Sigewin, and you haven't aged a day. I think everyone knows you are not human. I finally found you, after all these years. I still remember, you know. It was you who saved me that night.
But how? I was no longer a Melazine by then.
Does it really matter? if you're human or Melusine. I remember the warmth of your palm. It's quite unmistakable. And you know what?
She's like, it's not that deep.
One bit. You don't have to hide anymore, Sigewin. These days, everyone wants to make friends with Melusines. And I think that it's all because of you. I'm sorry I couldn't say this until now, but thank you, Dr. Melusine.
Now that's an ending Paimon can get behind. After hearing everything Potten said, I wanted to tell him that it didn't matter who he looked like on the outside. But it was too late. The warmth in his palm had already disappeared. I tried to treat him, but the roots of his problem had nothing to do with his face. I understand. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, in order to restore the appearances of the face-swapping victims, the well, even if you chose to destroy it, well, fair and still. If this Melusine physiology wasn't affected by the Great Flood, right? After all, from a Melusine point of view, Paimon. What was Paimon thinking? Leave it to...
Get out! And that's a story quest that probably won't get an Act 2. That does not need an Act 2. That is extremely depressing anyways. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.